Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain, there lived a young boy named Kian. Kian was known throughout the village for his unwavering integrity and honesty. He always stood up for what he believed was right, even when faced with challenges and temptations. His parents had instilled in him the value of integrity from a young age, and Kian carried this lesson with him wherever he went. Part 1. One day, a traveler passing through the village lost his wallet, which contained all his money and important documents. As the news spread, Kian found the wallet lying on the ground near the village square. Despite the temptation to keep the money for himself, Kian knew that it was not the right thing to do. He decided to return the wallet to the traveler, who was overwhelmed with gratitude. The traveler thanked Kian for his honesty and integrity, and word of his good deed spread throughout the village. Part 2. As Kian grew older, he faced many more tests of his integrity. He was offered bribes and shortcuts to success, but each time he stayed true to his values. Some people mocked him for his honesty, calling him naive and foolish. But Kian remained steadfast, knowing that his integrity was worth more than any material gain. He believed that true success came from doing what was right, even when no one was watching. Part 3. One day, a powerful merchant came to the village and offered Kian a job in his company. The merchant was impressed by Kian's reputation for integrity and believed that he could use it to his advantage. Kian was flattered by the offer, but he soon realized that the merchant's intentions were not pure. The merchant wanted Kian to compromise his values for the sake of profit, but Kian refused. 4. Disappointed by Kian's refusal, the merchant spread lies about him throughout the village, tarnishing his reputation. Kian's friends and neighbors began to doubt him, and he found himself isolated and alone. But Kian did not waver. He knew that his integrity was his most valuable asset, and he refused to let anyone take that away from him. Despite the challenges he faced, Kian remained true to himself. He continued to help others, to stand up for what was right, and to live a life guided by integrity. And slowly but surely, the people of the village began to see the truth. They saw that Kian's integrity was unwavering, that his character was unshakable, and that his values were worth more than all the riches in the world. In the end, Kian's integrity not only restored his reputation, but also inspired others to follow in his footsteps. The village became a place where honesty and truth were valued above all else, where people looked to Kian as an example of what it meant to live with integrity. And as Kian looked out at the village he loved, he knew that his greatest legacy was not in what he had achieved, but in who he had become. Life Insight Conclusion. Integrity is not just a word, it is a way of life. It is about staying true to your values, even when it is difficult, even when it is unpopular. It is about doing what is right, not just for yourself, but for others as well. Integrity is a rare and precious quality that can set you apart in a world that often values success over principles. In a world full of shortcuts and compromises, let the story of Kian remind us that true success is not measured by what we have, but by who we are. Let us strive to live with integrity, to be the kind of person who stands up for what is right, even when faced with adversity. For in the end, it is our integrity that defines us and shapes the legacy we leave behind.